This is my Uniroyal Spectre ST with a Mamba Hitch from Out on a Limb Manufacturing. I was able to adapt it to fit my mid-drive bike. It is hitched up to a Hawk crawler deer cart. I have made some modifications to this too to fix some of the inherent problems with it. It's a pretty sweet setup, or at least I thought it was. It's pretty well built, but there was one downside that I just couldn't get over. When I laid the bike down, it binds the hitch and it will lift up the trailer, at least if there's no weight in it. With weight, something is going to bend. I felt like this was not going to work for me because I know my bike will go down at some point, probably by me crashing, but even if it's just going to fall over, something's going to get tweaked and then I'm going to have to fix it. I didn't like that idea at all. So this is what I did. This is my bike hooked up with a modified hitch. Basically put it on a swivel with some springs to help hold it centered. I then put 5 40-pound bags of wood pellets on the crawler so I can pull it around my yard and just see how it works. 200 pounds is a lot of weight. I'm probably not going to be hauling that. The deer in my area probably won't be that heavy. But I wanted to try it out with at least a nice amount of weight so I can really see how this hitch is going to hold up. So let's take it for a ride and see how it does. So here's a close-up of the hitch. You can see I put it on a swivel. Some pretty stiff springs on each side to help hold it in the center. The hitch does have a stop so it won't rotate all the way down and come disconnected. I'm on the street in front of my house going around the cul-de-sac. I'll be going down some drainage ditches so I can just kind of get a feel for what this hitch is going to do. This is the first time I really tried it out. I couldn't feel much on the bike with the hitch going back and forth, even though there is 200 pounds on the cart. It felt pretty stable, and I think the hitch actually makes it a little bit more cushioned for the bike. I didn't really know how it did until I watched this video, and I was pretty impressed. I think I was onto something. This modification on the hitch seems like it really did the job. Now I'm going to lay the bike down and just make sure that it goes all the way over and doesn't tweak the trailer. And it rotated down really nice. So I'm pretty happy with it. So here's the route I took. So you can see how the trailer reacted going up and down these drainage ditches. I really think it did pretty good. I'm anxious to get it out in the woods and see how it does in the rough. I'm very happy with my bike. It's got a 1,000-watt mid-drive motor, and this thing's a beast. I've done some pretty steep hill climbs with it, and I'm pretty happy with it. It didn't have any trouble pulling this. I was only in pedal assist 1, and it was pretty easy to pull. I did lose a bag here, but by then the test was pretty much over anyway.